Here's Carrington. White gets in there.
Good defense.
Herter to Vucevic. Floats and scores.
He is second all-time in Chicago history in double-double. Now has 201. Coby White with his hair on fire.
Good eye for the bucket.
Musa rips it away. He's got KJ. And KJ just can't handle basketball.
Trying to defend Scotty Barnes.
Oh, give me that.
A piece of it.
Oh, access denied.
Good effort by Barnes, but he saves it to White, and the Bulls come out with it. Up by double.
They didn't get a lot of back cuts yesterday, especially a team that overplays as much as Oklahoma City.
What a play by White on the steal on the sidelines. Yeah.
Now, when you get closer than that, that number changes a lot.
Thunder almost had the aerial attack there between J-Dub and Hartenstein.
Now Coby White sharks off a tackler. White no good. DeAndre Jordan with it. Happen ahead. White was there. Christian Brown
Did it again. Got caught in the middle and hanged up and never looked at the rim.
Kevin Herter, that's going to hurt. Nope. Off the mark and a good rebound by Watson.
Against one team, LeBron James. Again, he's not in double digits yet. LeBron with 9 points in his comeback game. So all 5 starters in double figures.
Steal by Coby White.
Yep, and here he goes Coby. Now the left wing side, reverse layup, hit the bottom of the rim. Collins comes in and scores. They're doing everything right.
He's getting like 11 points driving to the basket.
The points in the paint have been huge for Coby White. And he's there for the defense. He knocked it free. Buzelis will get to it. Gives it to Herter.
Nice. Giddey can't stay in front. Anthony whips a pass. White picked it off. Good save to Giddey. 7th 3 of the game for Coby White. 2:05 left. And White with the steal. He saves it inbounds to Trey Jones.
Pass was a little low, too. That's the athleticism of Julian Phillips getting up there. Jerome, nice pass. Wade gets covered up by the closing Collins. Good cut by Farrell. Saw that other piece of news. Kyrie Irving done for the season with the ACL injury. Mitchell, no. Green, another rebound at this end, but he got stripped. Jones back. Finds White. In transition, lays it in.
Pacers shooting 44%, the Bulls at 57%. And Nembhard.
He's missed a ton of time with injuries. Ball turned it over. Barnes picked off by White. He's at the three-point line. To round it out, Buzelis knocked it free momentarily. Rebound Grady Dick and a 13-point lead, the largest for Toronto. Oh, wow, looking for Pirtle off target. White accelerates, drives, and scores with closing. 4 in double figures. Pirtle lobs it. White breaks it up at the rim. Here is White in the open floor. Driving and score. Barnes floats it out for Mobo. Walter tapped it away from White. In a Breaking Bad situation, White comes out with it. Buzelis to a slipping Phillips. Wow, hang time there, but he couldn't finish on Bogdanovic. Bogdan comes back. Good defense by White.
From the free throw line, Paul George's three-pointer halfway down. It pops back out. The offensive rebound to Dembona. And then he turns it over to Coby White. You can head to that website and bid on some cool Sixers gear as well. Jared Butler into the game for the first time tonight. His bounce pass a little too heavy. And Terry lays it up and in.
Again, quickly changing ends.
The block.
And when you watch these Bulls play, they're not playing to the score, right? There hasn't been much let up from them. They're continuing to do what they've done all game long.
Vucevic did a nice job deterring Devin Booker's drive. Here's the veteran Bradley Beal, picked away by Coby White.
Showtime.
For Modest Buzelis.
Boozy Burks.
Hard to argue that one. For as rarely as it's called, if you're going to call it, that's probably the one. Up ahead for Cunningham. White breaks up the pass. Osumu back the other way. Here's Giddey. For three.
They speak fairly highly of him. They feel like he's going to be a very good two-way player.
Nice defensive play by White. Finds the slam dunk contest participant, Buzelis.
Wow, that should have been and one for Boozy.
Matt, that last play, Grady did a nice job turnover.
Raptors.
Oh, good hands.
Oh, quick.
Shout out to my boy Will.
Did a great job at CHGO as well this year. Smith hits the deck. White takes it away.
You got numbers.
Chased by Bridges, and Miles Bridges did a nice job on defense, chasing him down.
They just need you to come in and be solid.
There's a knock away by Giddey. White drives right to the body of Plowden.
Yeah, see, that's where Coby White is deadly.
You made a great point, Stacey. It's the expansion of all the skill set in his game. The shooting's gotten better as well. Not a good pass that time. Coby White, a good read. And here comes Giddey on the push.
They're still a young team learning how to play together. You know, some of these guys were the main guys when Wembanyama was in France.
Yeah.
They've had to learn how to relinquish that role and find where their role is. No cookies.
Unicorn that is Wembanyama, who lobs it up for Sohan, who got denied by the rim. It's grabbed by Coby White. Bulls still looking for their first points nearly 4 minutes in. White past Wembanyama to the company, finally gets the Bulls on the board. 9 of their 13. Vassell misses. Sohan, another offensive rebound.
Dennis Rodman down there. Oh, cookies.
He's wearing number 10, and he's got the different color hairstyle. Nice pass from Levine to Vucevic.
Get clear from Levine. Chicago now switching on defense. Poole loses the basketball. Chicago's got a 3-on-1. Phillips.
Hornets down 3. Final minute. Huge numbers for Chicago, and White lost it. Hornets get it back, no damage done.
Again, that's the one guy you do want shooting the ball and live with the consequences there. Not a great three-point shooter.
Well, the pass caught Nance by surprise, turnover.
We see some of the more nuanced positions that these coaches and front offices are in, and it does take a little bit of time because of all the reasons you've outlined, especially the personal and human side of it.
Peyton Pritchard's got to guard him everywhere. He's got a quick trigger.
Lyle did such a great job. Good steal.
Yeah. Coby White.
Games, and now that pass picked off. Here's Coby White, ball fake. And coming in is Dosunmu, and a foul, and he's going to hit. End of February in the Windy City and April 1st in Chicago. See how these teams look by then as Vucevic.
Now with LaMelo Ball out because of a calf injury, Micic getting extended minutes as their starting point guard.
Nice defense. They've already got up 21 threes here in the game, first half.
Again, Coby playing that passing lane, comes up with the steal. Io in transition to Phillips.
A shield from Siakam. Right idea to feed Vucevic. Not enough on that pass, and Nembhard takes advantage. Levine swiped it from the backside. A risky play leads to a reward.
Use your team to make the job easier for you.
Bulls on a 5-0 run over the last 24 seconds, prompting that last timeout. And they get a steal here. Phillips, corner 3.
Wells was running the floor, calling for it. A drop-off. Aldama, an attack of the paint. And Coby White steals.
Buffkin using the Okongwu screen. The roll knocked away.
And that's good rotation by Io. See how he came over, anticipated that, and got the steal.
White to Terry for 3.
Giddey lays it up, he missed it. Credit Niang, who got back in a hurry. The Cavs can't convert, however, as that's picked off by White. This play off that Cavalier bench.
He's leading the league in plus-minus.
Here's Levine to the other end. Down the lane, missed the shot. Wade stayed with him. Out of bounds it goes.
Why are you laughing? Towns tries the spin move and lost it. Alley-oop. Levine up and under, lays it up and in, and the Bulls just pouring it on right now.
Here's Jerome. Oh, lost it. White being hassled, and Jerome commits a foul. That'll be the first for Cleveland. Coby White is all over the place defensively.
Hey, there you go. Pull it out.
Here's Levine. That's a tough shot, and he knocks it down. Here's Garland penetrating. Tried the ball fake, and White is there again.
Coby with a second steal.
Giddey into Wade, out to Williams, left wing again. This time he hits. Mitchell had 25 on 16 shots in the first half. Mobley looking for Allen. It's deflected to Coby White. Doing the little things that you talked about, Brian, defensively. Lob into Nance, but couldn't get it through because Coby in front of the post. That pass behind Onyeka. Turnover Hawks. Inside Giddey. Nice fake to get Wallace out of the way. Ricochet. 4 minutes remaining, and Coby steps in to pick off the pass.
I'd love to see Jalen put his head down and turn the corner.
Chicago wants a timeout.
And Luka with the defensive rebound is fit to the game to go with 10 assists and 21 points. There's a steal by Coby White.
Billy Donovan is in the ear of Pat Frere right now, asking about moving screens for Utah. There's a throwaway by Filipowski, taking a high rate of threes. Almost 45% of their points have come from three-point range. It's the third highest rate in the NBA. Quite the change from a year ago. From Kessel, looking for John Collins. Black the fake, got Terry in the air. Off on the three. Jonathan Isaac goes up top. Still time. White launches it, and it was tipped by Mo Wagner.
Bulls again with a zone look coming out of the inbound situation. Goes south center, able to get between a few defenders. They do turn it over. Coby White.
Set a season record for threes made last year wearing a Bulls uniform. Which is impressive when you think of the Bulls players that have come through. A turnover. Dame was looking for Brook up top. Coby White. And 15 for Dame. Giannis also had that 17 in the first half. Coby White with a layup drill.
For at least a stretch in this game, the way he shoots the ball.
So the three-point differential there between the two teams. As Coby White pokes it away. And just enough on the contested shot. Inside 4 minutes left to play, but sloppy play here for the Bucks.
He's got Brandon behind. And an easy one now for Zach LaVine, a former slam dunk champ. So you can't be sloppy with it.